everybody, and welcome to today's General Hospital reaction. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps or anything, quite honestly. Alright, so, oh my goodness, let's get right to it. So, Spinelli and Maxie, long inhale. Okay, so Nathan in the beginning, he was really like breaking my heart. Like, I mean, he ended it with her, and this whole thing just makes me really upset. And Nathan apologizes for participating in the boxing match to both Maxie and Spinelli, and I'm like, Team Nathan 2015. And Spinelli tells Nathan that he and Maxie got back together, and I don't know if Maxie really wants to be with Spinelli, besides the fact that she thought Nathan had like totally ended it with her. I mean, Spinelli would not stop pestering her about having the let's get back together conversation, and it just, you know, she doesn't feel, you can tell when someone's happy, and she just doesn't feel, like, she doesn't look like she feels happy, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I feel like if Maxie really wanted to be back with Spinelli, she'd be, like, smiling, she'd be confident in her decision to be back with Spinelli, she'd be like, I don't know, she would have told Nathan herself that they got back together. I mean, I know he didn't give her, like, the biggest chance to, like, actually talk, have the two-way conversation, but still. And I think Spinelli can clearly see she's not happy, because he's still he's still pestering her about whether she has feelings for Nathan or not. And I'm like, are you still not happy? Like, she has literally chosen to be with you, and you still won't stop pestering her. So, like, could anything, Spinelli and Maxie could get married right this second, and Spinelli would be like, you look like you were going to say something to Nathan, blah, 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 Nathan, blah, 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 Nathan. Like, just, oh my god, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Whatever. But at the end, Ellie shows up at the door, so color me fully confused, and like, oh, were they just messing with Nathan and Maxie just so, I don't know, Ellie could come back in the picture, and then he and Spinelli, I can't even talk, he and, Spinelli and Ellie get back together, and, like, I don't know where they're going with this. I'm super skeptical, and I'm just kind of annoyed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just kind of annoyed. But that's, like, my default place right now, probably until November 2016. Alright, so, at Dante and Lulu's place, Valerie's upset that she almost killed Luke. Obviously, she's a good person because, this actually bothers her. And Dante and Valerie kind of bond over being raised by single mothers and having kind of tumultuous relationships, her with Luke, obviously, and him with Sonny. And then Rocco is, I don't know, I guess he woke up. I don't know. And Valerie seems really, like, cool, calm, and collected. And Dante really interacts really adorably with Rocco because Dante has to leave. He asks Valerie if it's okay, but she stays with Rocco, and they're just, like, really cute, and she's really good with him. But then Lulu comes back from the hospital, and we'll talk about that in a second. But Lulu walks in, and initially she's really not happy to see Rocco alone with Valerie, but she apologizes, realizes, like, she didn't really, like, mean that. Like, everything's fine, she's just upset over something that I will tell you about right now. So, Lulu initially didn't want to leave Luke in the hospital, and my cat just turned the internet off. And Luke, when Lulu leaves the room for a few minutes, Luke looks at his arm and he sees the tattoo, so at least we have, like, a visual cue to when we'll be seeing Fluke as opposed to Luke, but, end Fluke 2015. And it turns out Luke is going to Pentonville and not Shady Brook, which I'm pretty sure is, like, the worst thing that could happen to him right now. And that's why Lulu's upset when she goes back home. And Avery's gone. Shove it, Kiki and Morgan. Ha ha ha. Of course, I hope Avery turns out to be okay. I don't wish her any harm. I'm just kind of glad that, it's happening despite Kiki and Morgan. And the social services lady, turns out she stepped out for a moment and left Avery alone and didn't tell anyone. But, Michael's incompetent. Okay. Like, it's literally this woman's job to, like, keep kids safe. And she's gonna leave her alone, when, like, 2 seconds ago, they were like, oh, this woman who at one point kidnapped her is in the same, like, not room, but in the same vicinity. It's a good idea to leave this child alone, even for a second. Okay. And I have an alternate theory that's not Michael or Nina because it kind of looked like it was neither of them. But my alternate theory is that Silas took her, because Ava. No, I was right. Ava's not going to make it, and he wants the baby to see Ava one last time. Or B, I only have 2 points, so I don't know why I have to do them on fingers. Or B, that he tested Avery's blood. It turned out to be a match, and he has to bring her to New York to do a further testing. So, that's my theory. I think I'm right, just saying. And Morgan is trying to tell Kiki that the kidnapping wasn't their fault. And Kiki's like, of course it is, because, you know, the Avery wouldn't have been in this situation if it weren't for us. At least she was safe with Michael. So Kiki's totally jumping ship from the plan, and Morgan is just spiraling downwards. And I just want the worst in life for him right now. Like, I want everyone to find out that Morgan was behind this whole let's drug Michael plan, and like his whole family will turn his back on him, and like, I don't know. I'm in a very unforgiving mood today, if you can't tell. Like, I'm in such an unforgiving mood. At the Quartermains, welcome back, Felix. Now give him a storyline. Thank you. And Felix put it all together, apparently. WTF, like, why is Sabrina, like, coming to the conclusion now? She's like, unless this isn't Michael's pills. And I'm like, seriously? Like, you just, like, well, no, this is it. Because Felix is like, but we both know that this would make, you know, these pills would make Michael drowsy if he were to mix it with, you know, alcohol. And Sabrina's like, but what if these aren't Michael's pills? And I'm like, Sabrina, you literally said the same thing 2 episodes ago, except you didn't get to the whole, you know, then what if these aren't Michael's pills part? But you literally said mixing this with alcohol would just make him drowsy. Like, I don't know. I just need a second. So that kind of annoyed me. Again, unforgiving, annoyed, but not a good day. And Felix is going to have one of the pills tested. What a novel freaking idea. And Michael comes back to the Quartermains. Seems okay. He doesn't have Avery. He says he was out for a drive. And Dante comes in to question Michael. Michael doesn't know why just yet. And at the Metro Court, Scott visits Franco. Nina shows back up at the Metro Court. No baby. And Nathan goes to the Metro Court to question Nina. And that's kind of where we left off for today. So, tell me what you thought in the comments. I'm really, really, really curious if you had anyone in a good mood or a forgiving mood today that, like, has a different perspective on any of this. I would love to hear it down in the comments. I will see you tomorrow for more General Hospital. If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And I just said that I will see you tomorrow. I'm doing everything out of order today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!